Well, as you know, Barack Obama bought 30 minutes of primetime air last week on all the major networks to try and convince voters that he should be the next president. Not to be outdone, John McCain has also bought 30 minutes of airtime, but he's decided to try a slightly different approach to getting your vote just one day before the election. We have a bit of a sneak peek at what every network will be airing tonight.
My friends, welcome to My Friends, a takeoff of the popular sitcom Friends, starring me, your friend, John McCain, and a few actors from Friends that I hired to portray my friends. So without any further ado, my friends, let's start this episode of My Friends. So, Joey, how's it going, Joey?
Yo, good, Senator McCain. What's up?
What's up? What's up? Well, not my poll numbers, that's for sure. It looks like I'm going to get my ass kicked tomorrow. Joey, let me ask you a question. You're not the sharpest tool in the shed, right?
Yeah, I think that's safe to say.
Well, neither is my running mate, Sarah Palin. But if you could get a recurring part on a soap opera, then I'm pretty sure she can handle being vice president of the United States.
Senator McCain, I don't think that makes sense.
Well, not to you, Phoebe. Then again, you're a few schlitzes short of a six-pack. By the way, I've written a song that was inspired by your smelly cat. Would you like to hear it?
Ooh, I'd love to.
All right, here it is. Smelly economy, smelly economy. Why aren't they fixing you? Smelly economy, smelly economy. But I've got 7 houses, so who gives a crap?
Senator McCain, I just have to say that's really insensitive.
What?
Senator McCain, I just have to say that's really insensitive.
Well, of course it sounds insensitive to you, Ross. You're Mr. Sensitive. But maybe if you weren't such a pussy, you would have laid wood to Rachel a long time ago.
That's my wife you're talking about.
Yeah, I know, but by now you're probably drilling for oil all the time. Speaking of which, I'll be doing lots of offshore drilling to reduce our dependency on foreign oil. Now, if I could only reduce my dependency on depends. Say, have I ever mentioned that I was in a POW camp in Vietnam?
Only about 9,000 frickin' times.
Huh. I was gunning for 10,000. But as horrible as that was, it was better than living with a neat freak like Monica.
Hey, I heard that.
Well, good. I'm glad one of us did. I forgot my hearing aid, my arthritis medication, and my boner pills. I was going to give my attractive yet creepy-looking wife a good rogering tonight, but instead I guess I'll just watch the Antiques Roadshow and eat some soup.
Senator McCain, you're so old, if someone slapped you on the back, your nuts would fall off.
Good one, Chandler. It's funny because it's true. Well, my friends, that's about it for this episode of My Friends. I hope you'll all remember to make the right choice in the voting booth tomorrow. See, America stands at a crossroads, and it's time for...
Jobs and jobs.